When you think of farmers in your area, what do you think? Most communities see their local farmers as sources of grains which make their foods. In the opposite view of farmers, have you ever saw them to be destroying our groundwater? I know personally most of them don't try to. They are just doing what they need to do to keep their crops alive and keep their farming business progressing. It is extremely hard to follow laws set on how much a farmer is able to spread over each of their fields full of crops, but it should be easy for them to lighten up and learn how to protect the water we have today. Farmers need to understand the extent of our water for reasons to preserve, protect, and keep reusing. What is your part as a standby community member? Do you know your part? Where are you going to begin? The state of Nebraska has set laws and regulations on water usage and the amount of toxins farmers can pollute. Many people living in Nebraska need to understand these rules and keep them under control and in line with what is supposed to be. Nebraska is supposed to be known as the home of the good life and not home of the pollution. Besides state laws and regulations, people in Nebraska can still learn the rules set for water usage. It is never too late to learn and start helping our rural communities. Farmers do need to start understanding what they are adding to their fields and understand the possible threats those contaminants cause to our groundwater. Farming operations can contribute to nutrient pollution when not properly managed. Fertilizers and animal manure, which are both rich in nitrogen and phosphorus, are the primary sources of nutrient pollution from agricultural sources. Sources 2017. These excess nutrients can impact water quality when it rains or when water and soil containing nitrogen and phosphorus wash into nearby waters or leach into groundwaters. Sources 2017. There are many new ways for our farmers to help the problem of pollution from their toxic chemicals by better following state laws requiring better water usage. With these set plans in order, farmers would be able to limit the amount of runoff and toxins they allow from their fields. The land would have better watershed efforts, nutrient management, cover crops, buffers, conservation, tillage, livestock waste, and a drainage management plan. The sources and solutions. Farmers need to be able to wrap their minds around the fact that we need to protect our water in Nebraska for better or for worse. This is going to be a life factor, something that may be the end of our water supply, a factor only the individual will be able to help. Farmers and even the people around that of farmland need to help in the water treatment and learning how to care for and conserve our water. Ultimately, it is the millions of management decisions producers make each year that determine the effect of farming systems on soil and water quality, water and soil quality. Many new actions can be followed, and if you try, many new solutions will be learned and thought of. Many new things that each individual could help teach each other, all coming together to help a breakthrough to a new clean Nebraska water system.